Hi everyone, we're here today with the Scarborough Basketball Association. Earlier on, Sam was telling me a story about how he started the association, and I thought it was a great story of volunteerism. So I wanted Sam to kind of recollect that story again.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you for the opportunity. Really appreciate it. Well, it was about 27 years ago, almost 30 years ago, where we were looking for a place to play basketball in the Scarborough area. And there was virtually nowhere to play basketball in Scarborough. And it was back then it was the city of Scarborough, not Toronto, because Scarborough was separated from Scarborough, had its own municipality. And we were driving downtown Toronto to play basketball, and our kids wanted to take a look at playing in Scarborough versus having to drive an hour to get downtown Toronto. So at that point in time, we approached the city of Scarborough and asked them if we could start a program. And they worked with us, and we were able to get a couple of gyms in the Scarborough area and worked with that to start the program 27 years ago. Wow. Tyrone was actually one of our first players going back 27 years ago, and he started off as a young kid. He was 8 or 9 years old and was one of our first players. And today he's coaching. He's one of our young leaders that we've got that we're very, very proud of, and definitely excited about the opportunity that we had back then. And obviously we're very excited about the opportunity that we have with the Rama Gaming House here today, and we're very, very grateful for it.
Well, thank you. And Tyrone, when you got involved, how did you hear about the program?
I was approached by Sam. I think at the time Sam was looking to build a team, and I guess there was we had some talent in our neighborhood, and I guess by word of mouth heard a few players that were where I lived, and from there we kind of grew. And the beauty about it all is you start out as a young kid not knowing where to navigate, but through leadership with thanks to Sam, we were able to not only build a great team, but mature as young men, and look where I am today.
Yeah, well, that's terrific. And I played varsity sports, so I know, the discipline and the effort, and I know the importance of creating a team and actually learning to work within a team. So that's terrific. How did Rama Gaming House, so the monies that we provide to the association, talk a little bit about that and where they go and how they help.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the things that we found, especially after the pandemic, one of the things that we realized is that the cost of facilities has really increased tenfold. Mm-hmm. Where previously we were able to work within the school system, and the school system was a little bit more affordable. But after the pandemic, it became a lot tighter in terms of finding gymnasiums to work out of. And today we're working 50% of all of our kids are playing in private facilities, and the other half are playing in public facilities, which is owned by the Toronto District School Board. Our major sponsor today is the Rama Gaming House, and we're excited about the opportunity where we can keep our fees the same at the same level as pre-pandemic as where we are today, even though our gym costs have gone up by 50 to 75%. So we're excited about that, where our fees have remained the same. We're using the funds that we're being able to collect from the Rama Gaming House. We're using those funds to offset the cost in our gymnasiums today.
Oh, that's great. That's terrific. And we hear this story, we just came from the food bank a few weeks ago, and the monies we give to the food bank are going now towards rent. So as we're seeing inflation in the communities, we're seeing how our funds are being redirected to the core sources. In that case, it was buying food and rent. Here it helps to pay the gym fees, and that's so important. It's interesting because we hear different stories about volunteerism, and I think this is a great story about volunteerism, because where it's not towards a health program or it's not towards education, it is towards a sporting volunteerism, which is so important in the community. So we're so happy we could come today. We did a great check presentation, and we met the group of kids playing in the other room, which is terrific. So it brings back memories. And earlier on, I was telling Sam, I was over at the gaming center and ran into his daughter-in-law, Lori. And the cool part of that is it really is a family a family sport for you guys.
Well, we try to get everybody involved because we really, as in our family, we try to give back to the community. We're very grateful in terms of what we've been able to get out of our community. So really try to teach my kids and everybody in our family that you got to give back. It's very important to be able to give back and be able to watch everybody around also grow. So there's a lot of wins from everyone.
Yeah, well, that's terrific. And that's, when my wife Char and I got involved in Willamette Gaming House, the cool thing for us was that we could see the charitable benefits to what we were doing. So the nice part of that is that that's the mirror you look in for society to say, I'm doing something for society. So thank you for what you guys are doing. And we really are happy to be involved in the program. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.